They said, fine, we'll take the truck to our warehouse until you can pay us.
Action 9 started investigating after a local woman claims a moving company jacked up the price, then threatened to hold her stuff hostage. The company uses the name Best Relocators, but the customer told Action 9 her experience with this company was anything but the best.
Consumer investigator Jeff Deal live with us now in the studio. And Jeff, she claims the movers inflated her price by thousands of dollars.
Yes, after about half of her belongings were already on the truck. She said only then did the movers tell her the price was jumping from $625 to nearly $4,000.
When looking to move, Karen Jeunesse thought Best Relocators would deliver.
They said, we're doing a manager special, and this is what we're going to be offering to you.
$625 sounded great. It was just a cross-town move, Oviedo to Altamont Springs, 16 miles. After spending an hour on the phone detailing every item to move, she claims even though her estimate notes this is not the final price, she was assured the price wouldn't spike drastically. She packed her own boxes and made sure everything was on the ground floor.
Specified that I needed to have a firm quote, that I wouldn't have additional money to spend.
The company boasts on its website it was the #1 ranked verified mover by Trustpilot in 2024. But Trustpilot told me by email it's a false claim. Best Relocators is a fictitious name for a company called Omar's Delivery Service, LLC. Its most recent address in state records, a drop box in Kissimmee. Karen said after the movers loaded about half of her belongings on the truck, they informed her the real price was $3,980, $900 for just a small amount of packing materials alone. She said they eventually lowered it by a few $100s, but claims they would only take cash for the difference.
And I said, I can't pay it. There's no way are you kidding? I can't pay it.
Karen had to borrow the extra $3,000 cash from her mother.
The common theme that runs through these consumer complaints is that the cost changes once their belongings are loaded.
Holly Sammons with the Better Business Bureau said 4 different company names, including Best Relocators operating under Omar's Delivery Service, LLC, are all F-rated with the BBB, mostly for unanswered complaints. And we couldn't find any records of the company being licensed to do moves within Florida or interstate moves.
You can get an understanding of who is licensed, who is properly licensed, and be sure to ask what licensing, what certifications are necessary for your type of move, because not all moves are created equal.
When we tried to reach Best Relocators,
Good afternoon, this is Jeff Deal with WFTV. We're recording for broadcast. Is this Best Relocators?
Who is this?
This is Jeff Deal with WFTV. Is this Best Relocators?
the phone disconnected. When I called back, it disconnected again. Eventually, my calls were blocked altogether. Karen wants to warn others so they don't get stuck like she did.
What do you think about a company doing business like that?
I think that they completely took advantage, knowing that I was a single woman by herself.
Now, when getting estimates for movers, check for online reviews and complaints. It's a good idea to have the movers make a home visit for the cost, so that way there's no question about how much stuff you're moving, and get a binding estimate if possible, since that guarantees the price. Live in studio, Jeff Deal, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.